Hey, hi Jamie. Boy, that was heck of Tammy Lynn.
I
Congratulations,
know,
Tammy
that's
Lynn.
awesome.
Wow, she's the 2025 GPRS calendar cover girl. So I would start taking pictures now because what is it, around June or July, they start accepting the photos for the entries.
I think so, and I think
So the more photos,
Ashley's
yeah.
doing one too.
Yep, and we're getting ready to talk about that. Mountain Mamas Pyrs and Pups, they're gearing up their calendar contest too. So, and Ashley will be up here shortly, and she'll be able to go into that in great detail, and we'll get a link up there, and if she's got it ready yet, I know she's accepting the photos now. So, wow, and you got some awesome news too, don't you, Jamie?
Yeah, Bruno got adopted. It just happened, so I'm a little verklempt. Like,
Now
yeah,
you
yeah,
got Cindy and Bruno together, didn't you?
yep, I did. Yeah, I just looked. He was 10 pounds when he arrived, and he's 34, 35 pounds now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bruno was scheduled to make an appearance on the show today, but we don't have to now
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
because the best thing that ever happened just happened. He got a good home, and make no mistake, I know Jamie well enough that if she gave those folks that dog, they're in a good home for. He's in a good home forever.
Yeah, and I'm glad it was a 2-hour meet. Her son came, her high school son came. He was great. So, yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
awesome. All right, well, let's get moving with the show because we got a dog and a lot of puppies, don't we? So we're gonna start off with little Miss Lolly. All right, she's a little pocket Pyr, and if anybody doesn't know what a pocket Pyr is, well, just pay attention. All right, you'll see. You get to meet one right up firsthand. We don't have a producer today. Melissa's off or Melanie's off today, and she had other things to do. She got a big project going on, so it'll be me and Jamie will probably be doing a lot of the talking today. All right, if she's ready. That's okay. We're here.
I always do too much talking. So,
Oh yeah, yeah. I met my match, haven't I? So now Lolly's been on before, and why this girl hasn't been adopted is just crazy. It's just craziness why she's still in foster. But at least she's in a good foster home. Okay, so we'll get her video going here for you, and we updated it because she's got I think 5 videos, but only I think 3 of them now are public. But a few different versions because she's just such an amazing girl. There's so much to say about her. So here we go. And there she is. Looky there. Hi, Lolly. Hi, Melissa.
Hello.
That's pretty sad when we say hi to the dog first, huh?
That's okay. She's the star. You're the star.
Yeah. Hey, I wanted to ask you about the bus stop with the kids.
Yeah.
She hangs out at the bus stop with the kids and leans into them and
Yes.
gets her. Wow, ain't that something?
She loves people. She loves kids. She's very friendly. She's good
Awesome.
with dogs. We've been working on her. At first, we weren't sure how she would do with other dogs, but I've had her around my best friend's little Dachshund. I've had her. My sisters brought her 2 little beagle-sized dogs, and they play together really good. We've gotten more brave on our walks, meeting with bigger dogs, the bigger dogs, because, she does get a little, she barks because I think she just wants, I don't know, she wants to let them know.
She hasn't processed them. I can tell you right now exactly why she's barking, because she doesn't know if they're a friend or not, and their first line of defense is intimidation. So she's intimidating them to let them know, I'm here and I'm ready. So you better be on your best behavior when you meet me.
Yeah.
But now, is she still a Pocket Pyr? She's still little?
Yeah, she's probably gained about 5 pounds since I've had her, maybe. Yeah.
She's beautiful girl.
75, yeah.
Take over, Jamie. I'm going to see if I can find some.
No, I remember. So I was Melissa. I think we corresponded recently. I remember I was hosting a show one time when you had her on. She's actually, she doesn't look like a Pocket Pyr, but I guess compared to 100 pounds, she's absolutely beautiful.
She is.
So can you remind us? I know that you said that she's met other dogs. Well, is it better for her to be an only dog?
I think she would do okay both ways. Now that I've seen her interact quite a few times, my sister has brought her 2 dogs over for a weekend stay now, and they've done fine. At first, we were a little had to keep them separated, but now she just needs to warm up and figure it out.
Well, that's kind of like all of them, right? Like slow introductions. Anytime I've brought a dog into the house, gate up. If I just let him go, it wouldn't be good. So slow introductions, then it always works out.
And it would be very helpful if the adopters had a bus stop nearby.
Yeah.
I love that because most Pyrs, the bus stop bothers them.
They did.
With her, she likes it because she likes people. So
yes, wow. She likes people. She doesn't like cars so much, especially when they're fast. Motorcycles are a little scary for her because they're loud, and they scare me too. So,
well, we're going to work her through that, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yes, we are, because I know why she's doing it. And once you know why the behavior's there, take away the why, doesn't the behavior in theory go away? So, but anyway, now what about cats?
We have a cat here that she gets along pretty well with. The cat is she's a brave cat, so she doesn't let Lolly get away with much. So the pictures in the video, that's the cat, and she gets too close or irritates her, she'll just swat her away. So she doesn't let her chase. She doesn't run away, so she doesn't have that opportunity to chase the cat.
Right. I've got some pictures of her up here. I guess I shouldn't forget to put them up here because I think I have the cat in here somewhere.
You did
at the beginning.
No, I've got lounging around in here somewhere. All right, there's the cat.
Yeah,
the orange cat.
Yeah, she's a good kitty.
Now, how long have you had Lolly?
A year.
Oh, wow.
The cat's still alive. So, yep, she does well with cats.
Yeah, she's good with cats.
Or it could be the other way. Lolly's still alive because that's a big cat, it looks like.
Yeah, she's pretty big, and she's bold. She won't let Lolly get away with, anything.
And she has an advantage over Lolly. She has teeth in her hands.
Yeah. I've experienced that before
yeah.
myself.
Sorry, Jamie, I was going to ask one question, and you were probably fixing to ask it. What would her perfect home actually look like? That was for you, Melissa.
Oh, for me, the perfect home. Well, I'm stay at home. I work from home, so she has me all day. I take her out like at least three times. I take breaks. Take her around at least around the block a couple times in the morning after work. So she gets a lot of attention. She's spoiled.
Awesome.
Yeah, but she's
So
good.
that's why she would also do good as an only dog, because she gets all the attention.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now some people are going to ask, how does she do with small dogs? You can answer that one, can't you?
Yes. So small dogs, she's good. You better sit down. Better sit down. Okay, you're being
Look at
good.
that.
You're being good. So she does good with small dogs. Like I said, on our walks, we've gotten closer with the one big dog, the neighbor dog. They kind of like go around in circles and get their leashes tangled up. So,
All right.
but yeah.
Now, don't I remember you babysitting a small dog periodically?
Well, it was my mom's dog. It was
Okay.
yeah, and
that's
so
a Shih Tzu.
It was, yes. He
Oh,
was.
okay. Did you lose him?
Raffy, yeah, he was probably about 13, 14 years old. So,
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
thank you. Yeah,
But
she's
still,
very
gets
attentive.
along with kids, dogs, cats. Wow. So
I've
she
never
is-
seen her around little kids, so I don't know. I've seen her around, maybe elementary age and up, but not
Okay.
toddlers or babies.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's ever a good idea to have children under 6, say. And I
Yeah.
think GPRS has a policy of some sort in place on children. Anyway,
Yeah.
back to you, Jamie. Sorry.
No, so you said when you have to leave her alone, do you crate her or is she okay out?
She's fine out. The only thing is keep all food put away. She will get any food that's left out.
Oh,
I think most dogs would do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
If there's food on the counter, they're gonna figure out how to get it.
Yeah.
She's
Well,
just gorgeous. She is absolutely beautiful.
Did you just
Man,
have her groomed or something? Because she looks. Does
She's
she let you brush her?
Yeah, she does. I have her brush right here. She's actually overdue for a bath. But yeah, the bathing, it's at least it
What a
takes
coincidence.
an hour.
You got a brush right there.
She does good with brushing. She likes it. You like it. You want the
And
soft?
what's your temperature outside today? Is it hot out there?
It's not too bad. We got a little cool front. It's only about 98. That's our cool front.
All right.
So yeah, we're in Houston.
Do you have a pool?
No, not anymore. Yeah, we were at a different house now.
Oh, okay. Did she ever go swimming in it, just out of curiosity?
She never went in. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I think she's afraid of the water.
Yeah, and you don't live in Pacific Northwest, so you can't teach her that surfing is for the ocean, not the counters, right?
Right.
Now, you're in Texas, right? Down by
Yes.
Houston somewhere?
Yes.
Okay, but there's transport northeast, northwest, midwest. GPRS has really branched out, haven't they?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Oh my gosh, a year. Yeah, definitely need to find her a home.
Yes.
I may have one, Melissa. That's why I contacted you. So
Okay.
hopefully that works out.
Cool. All right. And if it doesn't, then, well, wait for the next one.
Yeah.
So always remember that if it seems hard to get a dog from a rescue, that's by design. Okay. And I don't know where Lolly came from in particular, but a lot of dogs, they're not in good shape when they come into rescue. And the rescue is not going to take any chances of putting them back into a similar position. So they want to get to know you. All right. They just want to get to know you a little bit. So they have application process. Jamie's a screener, and you earn a lot of respect from people like me if you actually adopt a dog from GPRS, because that means you're good people. So.
Yeah, we all, let the fosters, that know the dog, especially a year. Are you her first foster, Melissa?
Yeah, I am.
Now, she had a temp foster for a little bit, but then she was right back with you, right?
I don't I think when I got her, she came from headquarters, and they just I think they.
Oh,
I remember.
I thought I read that somebody had her while you went somewhere or something.
Oh yes, when I went out of town, one of the people in the group did watch her for a week.
Okay, that's what I thought, because I had some pictures in her first video of them without realizing it, didn't I?
Right. That's right. Yeah, that was her temporary.
Yeah, and I've taken those out now. So, wow.
How did she do while she was in temp? How did she do?
She did good, and they had a little dog as well. So, yeah.
They were the ones that was talking about the prerequisite to adopting her was having a lap.
Yes. Right. Yeah.
Yep.
She does like to get on the couch.
Yeah. So you got two prerequisites. If you got a lap, that's a good thing, and if you got a bus stop, that's a good thing too. Yeah. So she looks like she's enjoying that brushing.
She does.
So she's not afraid of the bus?
As long as it's not going by fast. But
hopefully buses aren't going by fast, but
yeah, really? So if it's coming up and it's stopping. So the cars, if it just comes up and stops, it's just when they go by, and especially the faster the worse it is.
And that's not unusual for most Great Pyrenees, okay? It's the movement. All right, the strange sound, because every vehicle's different sounding, obviously. Yeah. So you put all that together, and that equals confusion. Okay. Yeah. So, anyway, wow, Great Pyrenees Rescue Society, that's where she still is. Okay. Now, we do know adoptions are down. A lot of people don't have money for whatever reason, but hey, she's still here. So that gives you an opportunity. And if she's not the right dog, get your application in early. That way, you've got one. If you see a dog on the show and you say, I've got to have that dog, well, you already got your app in. You don't have to go through the process now. So, and that I think that holds true with any rescue that we have support us anyway. Wow. So, wow, I don't have anything. Do you have anything to add, Melissa?
Let's see. I mean, she's a Great Pyrenees, so she does bark. So I'm sure.
Good. Somebody said she has a big bark for such a little dog. I remember that.
Yeah, she has a pretty big bark. She protects us, so that's good.
And she likes whatever is in your hand.
So if you're out on walks, if somebody approaches, does she bark?
Yeah, she does. Not with everybody. I would say mostly with like men, like large or like just.
Always remember that visitors and people you meet on a walk, if a dog reacts, a large percentage of the time it's because of something that they did, the visitor or the person on the walk, like make eye contact. If there's a dog that you're meeting and you don't know that dog, more importantly, if that dog doesn't know you, don't make eye contact with the dog. Make eye contact with the human walking the dog, okay? Because that's a challenge to a dog that you don't know. That's a threat, especially with a breed like the Great Pyrenees. They're a suspicious breed anyway. They got to determine if you're a friend or not. All right? Yeah. And the only way to do that is to sniff you. And if they approach you and you reach out to touch them, well, that doesn't mean they want to be touched. They might back up and not get to sniff you. So just continue to talk to whoever's holding the leash. That's the human. And trust me, the Great Pyrenees will be annoying to you soon enough, as soon as they sniff you and process this. And you'll get all the peer paws and everything you want. All right. But we got to do it on their terms, not ours. Okay. Because that's a livestock guardian.
The hand out, like what people do. I can't tell you how many people I try to educate to not do that.
All right, here's how I put it. Yeah. Here's what I tell people. We used to think that this was an olive branch, but in reality, we've discovered all that says is bite here. Okay, so just remember that. That's not the olive branch. So they have to sniff you first. Then you can sniff them all you want, but they got to sniff first. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. She's definitely a protector. When people come over, like someone came to repair the AC and she was not happy.
Oh, a worker in uniform.
Yeah, she didn't like that. I had to put her in the other room.
And that's good. See, that's the thing. Management.
Yeah.
All right. When you have a Great Pyrenees as a companion, a good part of your day could be management. If you have commotion, people in and out, say construction or remodeling going on, management is going to be very important. Don't expect your dog to like them.
Yeah.
They're a livestock guardian breed. They're a
Yeah.
predator first.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but doesn't mean you can't have one. You got to build that relationship with them where they got you to turn to instead of solving it themselves. Does she jump on the trampoline by chance?
I was just going to ask that.
She does get up here. If I'm standing on here, she'll come up here with me.
That's cute.
Who was that dog we had on that loved the trampoline? It was a bigger one though. We had a couple of them on like that.
I've seen a couple of dogs through our rescue that.
Right.
That's
But I still think the best one is Lauren in the garden hose.
Oh my God, she still does that.
Does she? She's
Yes.
going to do that the rest of her life then, probably.
She still does that. She likes
Melissa, thank you so much for caring for her the way you do and bringing her on and showing off everything she can do. That bus stop is big. How old are the children at that bus stop approximately?
It's middle school. Yeah, so they're 12, 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And
do they pet her? Does she let them pet her?
Yeah. They love. Yeah.
Good. What's your schedule look like? Can you stay for the puppies? I mean, the rest of the show?
I could stay a little bit longer.
Okay. When you got to go, just say something or just exit. Either way you look at it. But
Okay.
Hi, Ashley. You're up.
Oh, hi.
Mountain Mamas Pyrs and Pups. And there goes somebody running away. There's a camera on. I'm out of here.
Well, so they passed out, so I had them bring me nail clippers.
Oh, trim a puppy's nails, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, they're all asleep. Bring me some nail clippers.
Yeah, before we get going here, let's talk about your fundraiser you got coming up.
The calendar
The
one?
calendars, yeah.
I have a bunch going actually right now.
Okay. So how much information is on your website versus your Facebook page?
I don't know how to put all that on my website, Steve.
Okay, so we're going to change that link here for next week, and it's all going to be focused on your Facebook page.
Yeah, it's on my Facebook page. It's on my personal page, and it's on Mountain Mama's page. This will be the second year we've done the calendar. Last year it was so much fun, and I don't know if you guys know Mary with Golden Retriever Rescue of the Rockies.
Leave it.
I don't.
She suggested it, and she gave me a layout, and she gave me a designer, and it was.
So you're not going through GoGo?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
They're the calendar people.
Nope. No. So we have a local company here, the Wasatch Wave. They printed it for us, but the designer came from Golden Retriever Rescue of the Rockies. She showed us how to do it, and last year we had over 100 entries, and each entry is $5 to enter, and that was our first year. So and then we sold the calendars. We were able to sell the calendars for just $20. We gave away some really great prizes if you won the front cover, back cover, or any of the months. We hired a panel of 4 kind of not teenage girls.
You have judges?
Yeah, 4 judges.
Awesome.
Yeah, we had to because I knew all the dogs.
Okay.
So
That's
couldn't
right,
do it.
because we were thinking about using your judges for the big butt contest.
Yes. Yeah. They would love
but
it.
I think we went with different, I don't remember why, but we had 3 of our judges from 3 different rescues.
Oh, that was smart.
Yeah. That way we weren't partial. And turns out we had good judges too. But we didn't have enough time to get your judges set up, I think is what it was.
That may be. But
Yeah, but we did get somebody it was, got the Great Pyrenees Rescue or Great Pyrenees Coffee Company to donate the prize.
oh, cool.
Yeah,
I
there
think
were
all of
snacks.
us, all the peer rescues have them on our page, don't we, Jamie?
Okay. I'm not sure. A lot of the peer rescues do.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think GPRS does, but I don't remember. I'd have to look again. I don't know that for sure. All right. There's a list of the rescues they support on their website. They got to sign up. So, and there's money that comes in, or they
Yeah,
can
I
run
mean, not a
specials.
lot, but every little bit counts, right? I mean, we
Yeah,
do Steve's
absolutely.
Candy, we do everyone who will help us, we sign
Yeah.
on with.
Yeah.
I
And
think
so now, what-
raised 18 grand plus 18 plus grand, I think,
yeah.
on the calendar.
Yeah. Now on your calendar, is it kicked off now? What do we tell the folks?
Yeah. So we're accepting entries now for $5 donation. You can $5 per photo. Our calendar designer suggests that they're in landscape mode, but we figured out a way to flip them if they're not, because hardly anyone takes pictures like that.
Well, yeah, they usually get them with their phones because they got such good cameras in them,
Right.
and they're vertical.
Right. So that was kind of a stumper for us last year, but we figured out
I actually had to do that for the videos too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
All right.
this year we made, because you did it, Steve, I think we made a special email address for the pictures, because last year they were all going to the rescue email and it was so hard to pull them all out of there.
Yep. Yeah. If you get a place to take the pictures to, that does make a lot easier.
A lot easier.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a learning thing last year, but this
Yeah.
year I think it'll be a lot easier and it won't be so time consuming for Carrie and myself.
Okay, so your contest isn't done by the number of votes for a dog. Yours is Yours is done by judges picking a top dog. Is that correct?
Yeah, they picked. So we did the 12 dogs, and then we did the front cover, and then we did 12 honorable mentions on the back, and they have a big blurb too. So each honorable mention has, like I don't know, their own square and a little bit about the dog.
So how many dogs are allowed to enter?
However many we get between now and November 1st.
Because we got a lot of places you're capable of putting pictures on a 12-month calendar, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll enter Pickles, see if he gets anything.
You should. And you know what I was going to tell you? When you were talking about the dog that jumped on the trampoline, Pickles is a slider.
Yeah, I know. I've got video of him going down a children's slide with the children.
With the kids. Pickles is a playground dog.
Pickles is my Akbosh.
That's cute.
It's so cute.
And that was just a stroke of luck, or whether it be good or bad luck, just fate that I got him.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It was supposed to happen.
Look, I'm sorry, Ashley, but I had to bring this up.
Aw.
Man, oh man.
Aww.
Look at her.
She's
Come
so
on, everybody.
She
Great
is so
Pyrenees Rescue Society.org is where Lolly is. I had you muted there for a second, Melissa. Sorry. Okay, we got to get back to puppies before. Well, I don't want to get beat up by girls anymore. All right. So, all right, Ashley, who you got there? And they're not white.
Yeah, I mean, and they're all passed out. They were full of energy when we were practicing, right?
Yeah, they were, weren't they? Well, if you pull your lid down and move the heck out of the way, we might be able to see them.
Okay. Well, you know how it's hard for me to get up now on this new knee of mine. Hold on.
Wait a minute. I thought you were the bionic woman now on that one side.
I know. When does that start? When does it start being bionic and good?
Pretty soon, because the knee takes a while to recover. Longer than a hip, I hear.
All right.
Hey, we have movement. Look at that. We have movement.
Oh my God.
I do have pictures. Okay. So now I'm going to start with a group shot first. All right. I think right here. Now, how long ago was that photo taken with them eating out of the trough? That actually is a trough.
That was about a week ago.
Okay. And how old are they now?
We think they're 5 weeks now. We've had them for 2 weeks.
When will they be available for adoption, in your opinion?
Not till they have at least 2 sets of shots, and those will only be adoptions that are close to me that I can make sure the rest of the the medical is done.
So another few weeks at least?
Yeah.
I don't know when puppies get their first set of shots. I don't know that part.
Well, this is really interesting because I just learned this too. So typically when we have litters that are not at risk or they have a mom, we don't do their first shots till 6 or 7 weeks.
Oh.
But these puppies were taken from their mom at 3 weeks old. So my vet had me vaccinate them last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Crazy.
Now there were 2 rescues involved with this litter, right?
Well, sort of. So, Jess Sharp with GPRS, Rum. She keeps track of those yard sale sites and people giving away free dogs and all that. And Rum doesn't take other breeds, and she knows I do. So she called me.
Because they're a Great Pyrenees rescue. You're an all breed rescue.
Right. I mean, we do Great Pyrenees a lot, but I will take anything that needs help. So she called me. This little boy. No, not this little boy.
How do you keep their names apart? How do you know who's who?
You put colored collars on them.
Oh, just like Great Pyrenees puppies.
Yeah. Well, he's asleep. He's back here. But so one of the little boys was being given away for free, and the people were like, "He's going downhill. We don't know what's wrong. We don't have the money to take care of him." Jess called me frantic. She's like, "Please go get this baby, please." So luckily, I had a great foster that was close, and she ran over to get Norwood. And when she was talking to these people, they're from Korea and didn't speak English very well, but the mom said, there's 6 more.
Oh my
and
God.
So Melissa called me and she said, "There's 6 more. Can you take all of them?" And I was, what are you going to do?
There's 7 puppies?
There's 7, but the owner kept one.
Oh, gotcha. I was going to say, I only got 6 here.
But how disgusting is that, right? So the owner is mentally challenged, I guess is what you would say. We did get him to agree to let us neuter the male.
The dad?
Mm-hmm. I guess this is like the 3rd litter these puppies that couple has had.
And they couldn't afford this one.
Mm-mm. And he lives in a deed restricted low income housing, and the landlord was like, "These puppies have to go today, or you're going to lose the mom." I guess it's his emotional support dog. So he just started giving them away to random people.
And this is what happens when rescues work together. Big things happen.
Yeah.
It's just like Jamie. Jamie's her primary rescue is the Great Pyrenees Rescue Society, but yet she was fostering dogs for you.
Mm-hmm.
I fostered Bruno and Cindy. Yeah.
Yep, that's working together. That's awesome. Sorry, Ashley. I'm sorry. That girl is captivating. She's just beautiful.
She is beautiful.
She absolutely is. But Melissa knew I'd be doing this kind of stuff because I've done it before. So, are they still zonked?
Yeah, but I'll wake one up. Who do you want to see?
We still got 25 minutes to show. What do you want to talk about?
What do I want to talk about?
Yeah.
You've been helping Helmet Head, haven't you?
Who's Helmet Head?
Hazel Helmet Head, my foster.
I had an awesome conversation with Jen, but she was getting ready to go out on a transport.
Oh, she did. Yes, she transported for me yesterday.
Yeah. I can't remember because since I talked to Jen yesterday or whenever it was, I probably talked to 30 people with dogs. I can't remember what we talked about. I think I remember. It's basically Hazel's being a Great Pyrenees puppy.
Yeah. Well, she's being a Velcro Great Pyrenees puppy.
Well, she wants contact. She's young. How old is Hazel?
We think she's almost 4 months.
So it sounds like she was early weaned to me.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be one of my first guesses. And she needs the nurturing yet, and the human is fully capable of doing that. And we have a video call scheduled so I can get a better idea of what's going on there.
Oh, good. She also, you told me to send her a snuffle mat too, which I did.
Oh, okay. At least I think we have one scheduled.
I'm sure you do.
I don't remember now.
She's in foster, Ashley, near you?
She is. Yeah. So She was in a home that had like 6 Great Pyrenees, and she got taken by animal control.
Okay. Now Hazel's not up on the website yet, is she?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. And neither are these puppies. But once again, if you think you might, this is all breeds. Okay. What's their mix?
They are Husky-dors.
Okay, they're Labrador retrievers mixed with Husky.
Yep.
That's what I have. That's what
And
Lauren
that
is.
explains that. Maple is just amazing. She's stunning. Look at those eyes.
And so is
Which one? Give me a name.
What's his name? Birch.
Oh, Birch. He's the first one up here.
He's behind me. Yes, isn't he has that same just gorgeous blue eye.
Yeah. Yeah. They all are. Husky. I mean, I've seen Husky Pyr mixes that were just amazing looking. They were just so stunning. I had one time. At least we think he was because of his fur. But boy, I'll tell you. But the little Maple, does she have this personality that goes with her looks?
She's very clingy. She likes to be held all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she's 5 weeks old. Would you expect anything different?
No, and I love it. I'm getting my baby fix. I love it. I'll hold them all day.
Okay. Now we'll talk again in 2 weeks. See if you still got that same outlook.
There's so much poop.
Fostering puppies isn't the easiest job.
No.
I like Norwood too.
But they're sleeping through the night now, so that's a good thing.
They are?
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy at that age.
I know. Well, I mean, relatively speaking, they're sleeping through the night. We're going from 10 to about 6:30.
Okay.
So they're not chewing up those potty pads yet, right?
A little bit. Not yet. That'll be next week.
This is why I use the washable ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you've had them for like 2 weeks.
Right.
So you got them at around 3 weeks old.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so that means you've had the duty of mom.
Right.
And you were bottle feeding them.
Cleaning butts, yes.
Cleaning butts, changing diapers, bottle feeding, washing bottles. I get it.
Yeah.
And one of the most important parts is the puppy protocol that most rescues have in place. Anybody that's had a puppy knows about needle teeth and picking them out of your arm and then throwing a big party when they finally lose them and get their adult teeth. Well, the longer you're able to keep the siblings together to an extent, the less chance you have of that with your arm because they teach each other that hey, that hurts.
Well, I got news. I look like I've been through a shredder, but
right. But you'll keep them together. I don't know if you have a written protocol or not. I think GPRS does, but it's actually it makes a lot of sense because you know when mom's done. Well, then you keep the litter together until you can get them separated into pairs, and that's where the learning happens. So,
right.
And I've seen you do that.
The transport we just had this weekend, I separated my 11-week-old puppies into pairs.
And that's about the time to do it, too.
Yeah. So they all went to new fosters away from me because this situation is good until it's not good.
Okay. Now, you have another set of puppies at your house, too, don't you? Or are those the ones that moved?
I moved all of them but 2. I have 2 left.
Okay. They looked like beagle. They were kind of a tan coloring.
They look like border collies, but their mom looks like a beagle mix. So we did DNA. We don't have it back yet.
All right. That's Lolly's favorite position, isn't it?
Yes, it is. This is her couch. Nobody gets
okay, because that was what a lot of the pictures were of upside down in a chair, upside down in a different chair, upside down on a couch.
Yeah, she loves being on the couch.
And she's little enough to fit in a chair.
Yeah, she is actually. Yeah.
That's cooler than heck. I've never had a Pocket Pyr. Zoe was close, but she got up to 85 pounds. So she was out of the weight range. And I don't even know if that's official. Jamie, Ashley, you know better than me.
What? It was official for what?
A pocket pyr. Is there like a weight or a size that seems to me that most of them that everybody calls pocket pyr are usually around 75 pounds?
I think so. I think you're right. I think that's about the size. I wouldn't call a pocket pyr 100 pounds for sure.
No, that's an average pyr there.
Exactly.
But you can call them anything you want. Just adopt them. Once you adopt them, you can call them anything you want. They're your dogs. How many dogs do you have in rescue right now, Ashley?
51
Oh,
available.
Holy crap! I thought you were a small rescue.
51 available. I have another, this litter of puppies and dogs that are still on hold. I have the Doxy that had cancer that we treated and cured. I have probably another 20 that are gonna come up.
So the little dogs I've been following. So he's doing well.
She's completely cancer free.
That's crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
Awesome. Yeah.
I don't know about this one.
So she was in a hoarding case. She's a little dachshund. She was in a hoarding case in Texas at a shelter, near a shelter that I helped down there a lot. And I took, I don't know, we ended up with maybe 7 or 8 babies and a mom. And then oh my gosh. Wow, there's a giant dragonfly, like 6 inches long. Sorry.
Are you leaving? Is that exit stage left with that dragonfly?
That was so cool. Those are good luck, Anyway, so this mama, we thought she had a prolapse. And the people down there were like, get her out, get her into the vet right away. She's got a prolapse. And that's what it looked like, huh, Jamie? I mean, it looked like her insides were coming out. And it was a type of cancer called TVT. And don't ask me, you'd have to Google it. I can't remember what that stands for. But it's one of the only cancers in dogs that's completely curable.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's external. So it doesn't spread to their inside their body or anything. It's
what is it? What's it look like? Like a lump on the dog or something?
It was worse than a lump.
Yeah. It looks like gross flesh is what it looks like.
Yeah.
It was red and fleshy, and it's caused from overbreeding. Only passed through that kind of connection.
This was a female?
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, female. Although, Jamie, she was considered contagious when that thing was raw, like nose to bum.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, isn't it crazy? You have to Google it. I'd never heard of it, but my vet here, when I called and said, look, am I going to torture this dog by putting her through chemo, or is this like really something we can do? Because I mean, I had a cancer son and I know what it feels like, and how they feel. And I just couldn't bring myself to torture her. And she said, absolutely, you can cure this. Don't let her die. So she did the same chemo that my son did for his cancer, called vincristine. She did originally 3 treatments, which is what we thought was going to cure it. And she ended up needing 6.
Wow.
But she's cancer-free now, completely.
Is she on hold still, or is she adoptable?
She's adoptable. I just need to get her up here. She's still in Texas.
Oh, okay.
And she looks terrible. She looks so bad. Like if I can equate it to like when my son was going through chemo, with that same chemo, his hair got really like dead, and then it fell out, and her hair looks like that. It looks awful, like no shine to it. Like I'll post pictures of her. And she's really thin, but she's happy and she's healthy. Like we have a clean bill of health. It's crazy.
That's happy right there. That's definitely
content.
That little girl just does it for me. I'm sorry.
Oh, she's beautiful.
But now, wow, 51 dogs. Now, if someone wanted to adopt one of the dogs, well, let's just say one of your Great Pyrenees, what do they have to do?
They have to fill out the application, and then it goes through the original screening process for just the basics. And then after that, we do a home check. and we call their vet references, and then we send that application to the foster and let the fosters set up a meet.
So they have to do everything except give up their firstborn.
Correct.
Okay. All right. And right there's where you go to get it all started. You go to Mountain Mama Pyrs .rescuegroups.org/forms. You can foster. You can apply to foster right there. You can apply to adopt, and you do have fosters, right?
Yeah, all our dogs are in fosters,
Okay.
except the ones that are with me.
Now I know you were looking at trying to build a facility. Is that been put back onto the back burner?
No, in fact, no. So we have we've closed on a piece of land here, and we have our original plans for. This isn't our big sanctuary facility that we're still working on. This is just a small, like, emergency holding facility. We'll probably only hold like 6 dogs maybe, but it'll be great for Rebecca and Jess and for us when we have to just get them out and then sort through medical and whatever. So we plan on, helping them and them helping us. And that should be done, I would say maybe early spring of 2025.
Wow. And that's for the small place, right?
Yeah.
And the sanctuary is still a little ways out because that's a lot of work. The sanctuary is
a ways out because our big land donation, which got this all started, we've just gone round and round. So the landowner that we need permission through easement to get to our land.
You need an easement just to get to it.
Yes, and he's deceased, and we can't get the family. I mean, it's just been a legal nightmare to try and get someone to just grant us this easement.
Okay. And that allows you to drive up to your property, which is kind of important if there's going to be a sanctuary there.
Right. And it's landlocked. So,
well, maybe you can get somebody to donate a helicopter.
Right. I mean, we haven't given up on it, and we're looking at other places. Right here in Utah where we are has gotten really, really expensive because we're right in the middle of all the ski resorts.
Right. And Utah has its own challenges when it comes to welfare of working dogs because they've been classified as livestock. Will that ever come back up into? Are they even looking? Is anybody even looking at that? That's a problem.
It's a huge problem. I think right now, I know there's a group of people, Alan Waldron and Jess and a couple other people that are looking at changing some of the other legislation as far as backyard breeders and stuff like that.
Would help too, big time.
Horrible. Yeah, we're horrible. I mean, there's no regulation here. Like, these puppies could just be given away at 3 weeks, at least in Missouri and Colorado and our surrounding states. I don't know how they can enforce it, but there's at least laws that say you can't rehome puppies.
We're 8 weeks in Ohio, which is still too soon. But if you don't mind pulling teeth out of your arm, needle teeth out of your arm, 8 weeks is fine now.
Right. Yeah, we don't have anything like that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I live in the Pacific Northwest. They just arrested 2 people that abused animals, and so I mean I
think I saw that.
They throw 2 of them. They throw them in jail. They throw them in jail, and then they're looking for like a couple of the dogs that they can't find.
And you're in Washington State, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
hey, I'm going to ask you, Ashley. Sorry, Steve. So, does Ellen have a couple Great Pyrenees near me?
Yes, she does. So they were dumped at a place in New Mexico on a ranch that left there, and they're a mix. We're not.
She got those pups?
Yes. And Steve, they're really scared. I wouldn't say they're feral, but they're. I don't even know if she can pet them yet.
How old are they?
At least Ellen will do well. I mean, that's a good foster home for stuff like that.
She's a fantastic foster, and she's. So we have a lady here that specializes in ferals, and Ellen has been talking to her a lot.
Okay.
I think they're 5 months old, Jamie.
Okay.
if
Okay.
I remember correctly.
I used to tell everybody off the record that compared to a lot of the big rescues, GPRS has probably got some of the most knowledgeable, dedicated fosters of a lot of rescues. But holy crap, what I've been seeing out of Mountain Mamas, now that would makes a good contest. A contest who has the best knowledgeable fosters that are dedicated to their breed. And
I
I'll
mean,
tell you, go
I
ahead.
just am so grateful for like Jamie didn't ever give up. You know, Ellen doesn't give up. She doesn't go, all right, I'm done. Like, get them
I
out of here.
want to go visit. I'm going to contact her. I'd love to go visit her.
Yeah, they're so
Yeah,
beautiful.
Jamie
I
doesn't give up.
test.
I'll never forget the picture Jamie posted in the GPRS group. I think it was Lauren ate her vacuum cleaner cord, and her response was, "Cool, I get a new vacuum cleaner now."
Oh my God, you should see. I can't
Was
have
that-
dog beds. She's chewed up. I left just to run some errands the other day, and she chewed up Angel's dog bed. She doesn't chew up the ones
Yeah.
upstairs, but everyone I came back to, like foam everywhere.
What Jamie did, her response to eating things and chewing everything up, she adopted her. She adopted her.
Yeah,
Well-
I have a few foster fails, Ashley. So
That's all. I mean, I don't. It doesn't get better than that. Holy crap!
Do you
That
know what
is
my
a
puppies did
painting
to her?
picture there.
oh yeah, well that was minor. I was just upset, but that was okay.
No, it's not minor when you love your plants in your garden like we do. I mean, hi, Chris. You know, you spend all that money and all that time, and you love them, and you want to see them grow. And my puppies, Jamie's puppies, kept pulling everything out.
You know
So
what I did?
I built a fence around it, so
Well, what we did was we didn't plant our garden in the same area that the dogs are in.
well I have a small
Chris
yard.
says hi, Ashley.
I said hi. I saw it. Hi, Chris.
Oh, you saw that? You saw? Okay, that's
Yeah,
what you were saying.
I love
I didn't know if
Chris.
somebody
She's my
walked by.
rescue mentor. I love her.
All right. So all of these dogs and all 51 dogs, that all comes at a cost. So donations are how rescues survive. Okay. With Mountain Mamas right there, you can go to mountainmamapyrs.rescuegroups.org. Info. I love rescue groups. Let's get those extra words in there. Then you can donate. All
You're right. You know, Steve, also, if I can just say, we have had a run of bad luck. You know, we did great. We saved Daisy, but I tagged some dogs in New Mexico at that shelter that kills them so quickly. And we had parvo, and then we had distemper. And I lost a distemper puppy, and we're watching her sister right now. So we are definitely, our medical fund is really struggling. We are on intake hold right now, and there's
donations are very, very important right now. And distemper,
Fosters.
remember, go ahead. I'm sorry. I talked over you, Jamie.
No, I just want to, I know Ashley was really upset about some puppies, and, you know, people, as soon as she got a foster's, they were gone. And that was, you know, so, you know, and then she tagged some that she didn't have a foster for because she didn't want that to happen again.
Mm-hmm. And for those of you that remember back earlier last year, last summer, the Great Pyrenees Rescue and Sanctuary in Colorado, they had a distemper puppy, and we learned that they survived it, no problem, but it can come back. Not contagious, but with some sort of neurological. I haven't seen an aggressive thing, but it was affecting her walking, and they taught her how to walk again. That's all.
How soon
I
after
did a
that?
video on her. We had her featured on the show twice. I just can't remember her name.
How soon after she was cured of parvo did that happen?
Well, it wasn't parvo, it was distemper.
Oh, I'm sorry, distemper.
So and matter of fact, that actually caused a big problem because they came up out of Kansas on transport with other dogs with the active distemper, but it wasn't, the symptoms weren't there yet. So that was a big, they got it nipped. Okay, big time. They acted fast and it did not spread. So they got her cured of the distemper. I think it was 3 weeks or so, right in that area, that she started. They got her back to the vet because she was walking funny.
Hmm.
All right. And the vet said, oh, she may never walk again. They got her back and they stood her up with a sling harness, like a help 'em up, and taught her to walk. And that was all it took at one time. Now she walked fun. She's been adopted since then, and she's in an amazing home too. And that is well prepared for this to come back if possible. Now, it doesn't come back with all distemper dogs. And there's no rhythm or rhyme on what to watch for to get an indicator if it's going to come back. There's nothing there, but it does not come back contagious. That they do say. But
Interesting.
and it wasn't a problem. And the sibling to her, it didn't have a reoccurrence at all.
I have to say that Parvo is very, very, very treatable now. There's like a
Parvo is absolutely, yeah.
Parvo is, but I have never saved a distemper dog, not yet.
Okay.
And
they got lucky because the symptoms weren't even showing yet.
yeah, that's what I was
During
going to say. Once they
was
get
early.
neurological symptoms, you're done.
Well, actually, no. That I can't remember that dog's name to save my life. She was featured on the show twice during the neurological recovery. And
Was she with GPRS? Steve?
no, Colorado.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Pyr Rescue, and I tell you, that was just it was an amazing story.
So cute.
There's one. Which one's that?
Look at that puppy.
Oh,
Which
my
one?
God.
Which one is that?
This one is Spruce.
That one's Spruce.
Uh-huh.
That's this one.
Aw, he's sweet.
Hey, it looks like him too.
Yeah.
All right, so they're starting to wake up just at the time the show's ending. Who's that one?
Look at that guy.
That's 50 Cent.
Who is it?
I saw that you named a dog 50.
Oh, is that 50 Cent?
I didn't name him, but that's 50 Cent.
Oh my God, that's
I
funny.
like his name.
Well, because his
I
nose was
do too.
50-50, they named him. The girl who picked him up named him 50.
All right, you got to pick up Maple. If you don't pick up Maple, I don't know what I'm going to do. Cry.
How much
I'll
do
cry
they weigh
publicly.
now, Ashley?
What?
How much do they weigh now?
That is a good question. I need to weigh him because I just vaccinated.
They look healthy.
Oh, I love the colors.
Oh my gosh.
That's Maple.
So sweet.
Well, I mean, they have been sucking the life out of us for 3 weeks.
They better be healthy, right?
They are healthy. No, 2 weeks. I'm sorry, 2 weeks.
Boy, I tell you, her pictures, she's stunning. She's absolutely stunning.
She's sassy too. She's a
I
Is
can't
she-
look at puppies. I can't look at puppies. Like,
What do you mean? Jesus, criminy, you were fostering like 4 of them at once there for a little
oh my
bit.
God.
weren't
Yeah, I had like 7 dogs in my house. I still have a GPRS foster, but he's not adoptable yet. So
you? Yeah, I want to talk to you about that after we get done. So kind of hang out for a minute after the show.
I'll do that.
All right. Because I like him.
Oh my God, he's beautiful. People stop me, no lie.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, the reason they returned him was them, not him.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we get to see your dogs, Jamie?
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding?
Yeah, where's Lauren? Where's B? Where's
The B is talk about Velcro dogs.
Oh, so she's there.
Huh?
I was worried about B when she came in to rescue. I wasn't worried about the foster. I was worried about it taking forever for her to get adopted. But
Oh, can you see
didn't
her?
have that problem. About 2 weeks later, Jamie announced that she adopted her.
There's B.
And that's there. Okay, the spotlight's off of you, Ashley.
Oh,
She's
really?
young still.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Now Melissa probably remember B.
All right, here you got to see beautiful Gunner.
Oh, there. I thought that was Lauren for a second.
No, Lauren. I don't know where Lauren. Oh, Lauren.
I didn't realize Gunner was mixed with Akbas or something.
So he had. There's Lulu.
There she is.
There she is. Yeah, Ashley. She's my Pyr husky.
Oh,
I knew she was a Pyr Husky because her mama's Laura.
Yeah, she's small. Everybody goes, oh, she's. You know, she's 68 pounds or something. She weighs almost as much as B, but she is small.
B's that light?
B weighs 68. Actually, Lulu weighs 74.
I
But
thought
she's
B was
small.
bigger than that.
No, B is not very big at all. And it's weird
Okay.
because her mom was full Pyr and she has cows.
Oh, you know who I'm mixing her up with? That Mastiff mix that Krista adopted.
Oh yeah, no. But B was born in rescue. All my dogs, almost except for Angel, were born in rescue.
Okay. Well, Angel, isn't she the golden?
Who?
Don't you have a golden?
Nope. I have a
Oh, I
lab.
thought- Okay. Who has the golden?
I have a golden.
No, because there's one of the Fosters. There's a golden in there that I swore it was you. Okay. Never
No,
mind.
I don't have a golden.
All right. Never mind.
No.
I'm losing it. Show's over, folks.
There's a lot of dogs to look remember.
You have 7, right, Jamie?
I have now that Bruno's gone, that was 7. So I have 5 of my own, and with Gunner, that's 6.
Okay. And
They
then
all
as soon
get
as
along.
Gunner becomes available, you're going to get him on the show, right?
Yes.
Good.
We're working on it.
Good.
We're working on it.
Good.
Yes.
Well,
Beautiful.
wow. Ain't that awesome? He's a good looking boy.
He is. And but I think Lulu would be extremely upset because they are inseparable.
Okay. Of course, then again, when's the last time anybody said that? Oh, that's an ugly. They never hear me say that. That's an ugly
No.
dog. Oh, you want to hear me say that? Kathy, where's Maggie?
You know, they were together before he got adopted. Lulu and Gunner were together, and they were inseparable back then.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. Does Lolly have a big butt?
Yeah, she does.
Oh, my God.
We're gonna have to think about putting the big butt contest together again. The second annual. I don't remember when we did the first one. Wow.
Yeah, I think my
What?
Angel would definitely be up for that.
And one of the judges that we had, her dog has the biggest butt I've ever seen, but she wasn't allowed to enter, well, she wasn't allowed to win. And she said, "I'm not being a judge next time."
Would that be Rebecca's Ella?
That was Rebecca. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Ella does have
anyway, all right, everybody. We wow, what a fun show. And we were short a dog, but look at Lolly and look at the babies. Wow, they're up and coming. All right. Get your apps in now. And that way, if you see the dog, you're already approved or qualified, whatever they call it. That's what I would do. So just already get it done. And can they do that? I guess I got to make sure I'm not overstepping my bounds
Yeah,
here.
they
Jamie,
absolutely can do that.
what about with GPRS, Jamie?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
we did. Yeah. Well, when people go to adopt a dog, they may not get the one that they're applied for, right?
That's
So
right. That's right.
I've been working with 2 for over a month.
Okay. And you never know that person you're working with now may see Lolly and say, "Oh, I got to have her." You never know.
Well, that's what. Yeah, there's one interested in Lolly. So
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Lolly's in. Make no mistake, Lolly's safe, and Lolly she's got it made. All right. So always make sure that your home is just a little bit better than the Fosters, or you might have a problem getting a dog. All right.
So true. Jamie, send
With
me
Jamie, you got to pry him out of her cold dead hands. But anyway,
What's that, Ashley?
Send me a happy adoption picture for Bruno today.
I didn't get a picture of the people. I know. Let me just tell you what was happening. My dogs,
you're telling the world, right? Okay, go ahead.
I shut my family room door. My dogs were out in the living room and the rest of the house. And so they were here 2 hours. And my dogs, I popped in here. They took the cushions off my sofa in the living room. They had everything like all over the place. And so I was just like distracted.
Wow.
I mean, 2 hours. I'm glad they were here 2 hours, honestly, because it made me feel better.
Because they left with Bruno, right?
Yes, they were super, super nice, and they promised to love him.
Was he was he happy to? Was he good
No,
with them?
no, but that's okay. I
No, I
carried.
mean while they were there, before he knew he was leaving.
Yeah, he was. I'm all he knew, right? And
Yeah,
then my
I know. That's why I was asking.
son would come visit. He was great with my family that come visit, but he was shy. But I gave him a lot of treats. I said,
Right.
he's very treat
Because he
motivated.
did great with all your dogs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I just had to watch Riley because Riley can be a little temperamental with smaller dogs, but I
The
just,
life of Riley.
yes, the life of Riley, exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you can, Jamie, hang out after
Yeah, I will.
the exit, and we're going to call it a day. All right. Ashley, thank you for bringing these puppies on before they're ready for adoption. And Melissa, you're doing great. You're doing great work here.
Thank
And
you.
I just can't wait to see you get a different foster. That means she gets adopted.
Yeah.
So you've had her a long time. So you know every in and out of her. That's a plus of the foster having them for an extended period. So
Yeah.
anyway, and she's fully adoptable. Never make no mistake. Boy, them puppies, I love puppies from about 1,000 miles away. All right.
Yeah, they're very cute.
Hey, everybody. See you next week. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye, Melissa. Bye, Ashley.